What up guys, it's your boy Zayon here, vlogging. I just did a vlog on some random topic that there's no subject to it, but I thought, you know what, actually I want to do another one and just talk about what it is for you guys who are starting out. What do you need to get into rent to rent? So I'm here right now just setting up one of these properties that we've just bought, Buy to SA. It's pretty nice, pretty snazzy, but I just wanted to say, guys, like, if you want to get into rent to rent, there's not a lot that you need, except for, I would say, education, of course. You need to know how to do this, what to say to landlords, how to sell your service, how to pitch it to agents, investors if you're going to use investors, and landlords as well, of course. Why they're going to want to give you their property. You've got to know what to say. What are the benefits for each of these individuals or personas, as you would say in sales? These are personas. So you have an investor persona, a landlord persona, and an agent persona. So each person or individual or persona, they need a different pitch, because your service and your company is providing a different value to these individuals. So that's one thing that you guys need to know, is how to pitch and what are the benefits for these people. Number two, you need money. There's people who say, oh yeah, I've just done an NMD deal, no money down deal. Yeah, you can do that with maybe a lease option agreement or something like that, but at the end of the day, there's almost no such thing as a no money down deal, because the money comes from somewhere. It might be no money down for you, but it's coming from somewhere else. And if it's going to come from an investor or something like that, then they're getting a cut of whatever it is. So at the end of the day, it's still money out of your pocket, or whoever's pocket is funding the deal. So you need money. And how are you going to get that? Obviously save, do a side hustle before this side hustle, if this is what you want as a side hustle. You want £5,000, I would say, is a good starting point, because when I started, I believe I put in just less than £3,000 for my very first one. And that was pretty cool. I made £3,000 in my first month, albeit that was in a very good season and there was very, very low competition at the time. But you need money. Fact, you need money to get this shit done. You can use a credit card or a bank loan, if you will, but I would say this is not financial advice. Obviously, I better say that before you guys start taking out shitloads of loans. But if you know, you have the confidence to know, okay, cool, you know what, if I did have a loan or use this credit card that's on X, Y, Z interest rate, but I know I can make X, Y, Z much in profit above that interest rate, then does it make sense for you to take on that loan or take on that debt to then produce more cash flow or more return to then pay off that debt, and then not use anything from your own pocket, although that debt will still be against your name, so keep that in mind. And of course, I mean, if you already have the money, you have money in savings, think about, okay, inflation, everything has just gone sky high in prices and stuff. You need to be doing something to grow that money, because as petrol prices are going up, food, I was in Aldi the other day, they put prices up of like 10% on eggs. Eggs used to be 180, now it's like 210. Shocking. So yeah, that's another thing. You need money, and then you need to be able to research the area, where's good, what kind of properties do you want to take on, and what kind of people do you want to service for? Do you want contractors? Do you want families? Do you want people who are like sports people, for example? Like every year I have these sports people who are from who play polo. They're from all the way from Portugal. They come to me every year for like 3 months. And that's awesome. Like, we have certain guests for certain houses in certain areas, and catering to specific individuals. Or it could be people who are moving houses and stuff like that. Families moving houses. They sold a house, they're in between houses or whatever. think about who you want to service for, and then make a plan of action to get those type of properties, because you can either get a 1-bedroom flat, or are you going to get a 3, 4, 5-bedroom house, driveway, close to town, or wherever it is. You have to know where it is and figure that out. And then also you need contracts. You need your contracts, you need your insurance, you need your compliance all sorted, setting up your company, do all of that properly. But those are the main barriers. Once you get through all of those things, it's not too bad. Like, I remember I did this by myself to begin with. I did this by myself, albeit it took a very, very long time. But I was in the mindset of, like, I didn't have a lot of money at the time, but I still did have enough to pay for like education and things like that, but I never really did. Do I wish I did? I'm not really sure. But I know that if I did, I would have got to where I wanted to be a lot faster, because I remember when I didn't have everything in place, I didn't really know what to do when it came to compliance and insurance and contracts and things like that. That for me was the main barrier. And I think for everyone else, that's the main barrier as well. You need to have all these things in place and make sure they're airtight. So get those things in place, guys. I actually have those documentation. If that's something that you need access to, just shoot me a message and we'll see what we can do there. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to do a quick one for the new guys who want to get into rent to rent. Those are the main things that you need. You need some sales skills. You need to know who you're pitching to, what you're going to say to each of these individuals. You need money or someone else's money, and you need your contracts and compliance and insurance all set up, company set up. And once that's done, an online presence as well, to some degree would be good, like a website for your company. Once you have all those things in place, you are in a very, very good standing to take on properties and start your journey to financial freedom. But yeah, guys, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. I think I'm quite enjoying these unfiltered vlog situations that I'm going to be doing, hopefully more regularly. But yeah, peace out, guys. Have a good one.